friends of India, and all the viewers who have joined us live. A warm welcome to everyone. Today, we have completed 75 years of independence. 75 years ago, a little past midnight, the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru talked about India's tryst with destiny. Our founding fathers, they dreamt of an India that is free of poverty, ignorance, inequality of opportunity. And now, today, this momentous occasion, the 76th Independence Day of India, has given us this opportunity to reflect back on our story, the story of growth, challenges, the progress, and our success. And it was with this inspiration in mind that the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, gave a clarion call to celebrate this journey as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Today's program consists of flag hosting ceremony, followed by the national anthem of India and address of Ambassador of India to Indonesia and Timor-Leste, His Excellency Shri Manoj Kumar Bharti. It will be followed by cultural segment and quiz certificate distribution and refreshments. Ladies and gentlemen, I request everyone to please rise in honor of the tricolor and national anthem. We welcome the arrival of Ambassador of India to Indonesia and Timor-Leste, His Excellency Shri Manoj Kumar Bharti and Madam Anamika Bharti. As the tricolor gets hoisted, I would request everyone to please join in for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय ही भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविण उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
नमस्ते। भारत की 75वीं स्वतंत्रता दिवस के शुभ अवसर पर आप सबका इंडिया हाउस में, इस परिसर में बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। यहाँ इस उपलक्ष्य में हमारे साथ होने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। I'll start by reading out the address to the nation by the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, on the eve of the 76th Independence Day yesterday. मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, नमस्कार। 76वें स्वाधीनता दिवस की पूर्व संध्या पर देश विदेश में रहने वाले सभी भारतीयों को मैं हार्दिक बधाई देती हूं। इस गौरवपूर्ण अवसर पर आपको संबोधित करते हुए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। एक स्वाधीन देश के रूप में भारत 75 साल पूरे कर रहा है। 14th August is observed as Partition Horrors Remembrance Day, so as to promote social harmony, unity and empowerment of people. Tomorrow marks the day when we had freed ourselves from the shackles of colonial rulers and decided to reshape our destiny. As all of us celebrate the anniversary of that day, we bow to all those men and women who made enormous sacrifices to make it possible for us to live in a free India. भारत की आज़ादी हमारे साथ साथ विश्व में लोकतंत्र के हर समर्थक के लिए उत्सव का विषय है। जब भारत स्वाधीन हुआ तो अनेक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय नेताओं और विचारकों ने हमारी लोकतांत्रिक शासन प्रणाली की सफलता के विषय में आशंका व्यक्त की थी। उनकी इस आशंका के कई कारण भी थे। In those days, democracy was limited to economically advanced nations. India, after so many years of exploitation at the hands of foreign rulers, was marked by poverty and illiteracy. But we, Indians, proved the skeptics wrong. Democracy not only grew roots in this soil, it was enriched too. अधिकांश लोकतांत्रिक देशों में वोट देने का अधिकार प्राप्त करने के लिए महिलाओं को लंबे समय तक संघर्ष करना पड़ा था, लेकिन हमारे गणतंत्र की शुरुआत से ही भारत ने सार्वभौमिक वयस्क मताधिकार को अपनाया। Thus, the makers of modern India enabled each and every adult citizen to participate in the collective process of nation building. Thus, India can be credited to have helped the world discover true potential of democracy. I believe this was not a coincidence. At the beginning of civilization, saints and seers of this land had developed a vision of humanity that was defined by equality of all, indeed oneness of all. महात्मा गांधी जैसे महानायकों के नेतृत्व में हुए स्वाधीनता संग्राम के दौरान हमारे प्राचीन जीवन मूल्यों को आधुनिक युग में फिर से स्थापित किया गया। इसी कारण से हमारे लोकतंत्र में भारतीयता के तत्व दिखाई देते हैं। गांधी जी एडवोकेटेड डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन एंड पावर टू द पीपल। पिछले 75 सप्ताह से हमारे देश में स्वाधीनता संग्राम के महान आदर्शों का स्मरण किया जा रहा है। आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मार्च 2021 में दांडी यात्रा की स्मृति को फिर से जीवंत रूप देकर शुरू किया गया। उस युगांतरकारी आंदोलन ने हमारे संघर्ष को विश्व पटल पर स्थापित किया। उसे सम्मान देकर हमारे इस महोत्सव की शुरुआत की गई। यह महोत्सव भारत की जनता को समर्पित है। देशवासियों द्वारा हासिल की गई सफलता के आधार पर आत्मनिर्भर भारत के निर्माण का संकल्प भी इस उत्सव का हिस्सा है। हर आयु वर्ग के नागरिक पूरे देश में आयोजित इस महोत्सव के कार्यक्रमों में उत्साहपूर्वक भाग ले रहे हैं। यह भव्य महोत्सव अब हर घर तिरंगा अभियान के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है। आज देश के कोने कोने में हमारा तिरंगा शान से लहरा रहा है। Our great martyrs would have been thrilled to see the spirit of the independence movement coming alive again on such a massive scale. Our glorious freedom struggle was waged bravely across the vast territory of our country. Many great freedom fighters did their duty and passed on the torch of awakening, leaving little trace of their heroic deeds. अनेक वीर योद्धाओं तथा उनके संघर्षों, विशेषकर किसानों और आदिवासी समुदाय के वीरों का योगदान एक लंबे समय तक सामूहिक स्मृति से बाहर रहा। पिछले साल से हर 15 नवंबर को जनजातीय गौरव दिवस के रूप में मनाने का सरकार का निर्णय स्वागत योग्य है। हमारे जनजातीय महानायक केवल स्थानीय या क्षेत्रीय प्रतीक नहीं हैं, बल्कि वे पूरे देश के लिए प्रेरणा के स्रोत हैं। प्यारे देशवासियों, इस राष्ट्र के लिए, एक राष्ट्र के लिए, विशेष रूप से भारत जैसे प्राचीन देश के लंबे इतिहास में 75 वर्ष का समय बहुत छोटा प्रतीत होता है, लेकिन व्यक्तिगत स्तर पर यह कालखंड एक जीवन यात्रा जैसा है। हमारे वरिष्ठ नागरिकों ने अपने जीवन काल में अद्भुत परिवर्तन देखे हैं। वे गवाह हैं कि कैसे आज़ादी के बाद सभी पीढ़ियों ने कड़ी मेहनत की, विशाल चुनौतियों का सामना किया और स्वयं अपने भाग्य विधाता बने। इस दौर में हमने जो कुछ सीखा है वह सब उपयोगी साबित होगा, क्योंकि हम राष्ट्र की यात्रा में एक ऐतिहासिक पड़ाव की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं। हम सब 2047 में स्वाधीनता के शताब्दी उत्सव तक की 25 वर्ष की अवधि यानी भारत के अमृत काल में प्रवेश कर रहे हैं। हमारा संकल्प है कि वर्ष 2047 तक हम अपने स्वाधीनता सेनानियों के सपनों को पूरी तरह साकार कर लेंगे। इसी कालखंड में हम बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर के नेतृत्व में संविधान का निर्माण करने वाली विभूतियों के विजन को साकार कर चुके होंगे। एक आत्मनिर्भर भारत के निर्माण में हम पहले से ही तत्पर हैं। वह एक ऐसा भारत होगा जो अपनी संभावनाओं को साकार कर चुका होगा। The world has seen a new India rising in recent years, more so after the outbreak of COVID-19. इस महामारी का सामना हमने जिस तरह किया है उसकी सर्वत्र सराहना की गई है। हमने देश में ही निर्मित वैक्सीन के साथ मानव इतिहास का सबसे बड़ा टीकाकरण अभियान शुरू किया। पिछले महीने हमने 200 करोड़ वैक्सीन कवरेज का आंकड़ा पार कर लिया है। इस महामारी का सामना करने में हमारी उपलब्धियां विश्व के अनेक विकसित देशों से अधिक रही हैं। फॉर दिस फीट वी आर ग्रेटफुल टू आवर साइंटिस्ट, डॉक्टर्स, नर्सेज, पैरामेडिक्स एंड द स्टाफ एसोसिएटेड विद वैक्सीनेशन। इस आपदा में कोरोना योद्धाओं द्वारा किया गया योगदान विशेष रूप से प्रशंसनीय है। The pandemic has uprooted lives and also economies in the entire world. When the world has been battling the economic consequences of the great crisis, India got its act together and is now moving forward. India is among the fastest growing major economies in the world today. India's startup ecosystem ranks high in the world. The success of startups in our country, especially the growing number of unicorns, is a shining example of our industrial progress. विश्व में चल रही आर्थिक कठिनाई के विपरीत भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था को तेजी से आगे बढ़ाने का श्रेय सरकार तथा नीति निर्माताओं को जाता है। पिछले कुछ वर्षों के दौरान फिजिकल और डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के विकास में अभूतपूर्व प्रगति हुई है। प्रधानमंत्री गति शक्ति योजना के द्वारा कनेक्टिविटी को बेहतर बनाया जा रहा है। परिवहन के जल, थल, वायु आदि पर आधारित सभी माध्यमों को भली भांति एक दूसरे के साथ जोड़कर पूरे देश में आवागमन को सुगम बनाया जा रहा है। प्रगति के प्रति हमारे देश में दिखाई दे रहे उत्साह का श्रेय कड़ी मेहनत करने वाले हमारे किसान व मजदूर भाई बहनों को भी जाता है। साथ ही व्यवसाय की सूझबूझ से समृद्धि का सृजन करने वाले हमारे उद्यमियों को भी जाता है। सबसे अधिक खुशी की बात यह है कि देश का आर्थिक विकास और अधिक समावेशी होता जा रहा है तथा क्षेत्रीय विषमताएं कम हो रही हैं। लेकिन यह तो केवल शुरुआत है। दूरगामी परिणामों वाले सुधारों और नीतियों द्वारा इन परिवर्तनों की आधारभूति पहले से ही तैयार की जा रही है। उदाहरण के लिए डिजिटल इंडिया अभियान द्वारा ज्ञान पर आधारित अर्थव्यवस्था की आधारशिला स्थापित की जा रही है। The national education policy is aimed at preparing the future generation for the next stage of industrial revolution while also reconnecting it with our heritage. आर्थिक प्रगति से देशवासियों का जीवन और भी सुगम होता जा रहा है। आर्थिक सुधारों के साथ साथ जन कल्याण के नए कदम भी उठाए जा रहे हैं। प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना की सहायता से गरीब के पास स्वयं का घर होना अब एक सपना नहीं रह गया है, बल्कि सच्चाई का रूप ले चुका है। इसी तरह जल जीवन मिशन के अंतर्गत हर घर जल योजना पर कार्य चल रहा है। The aim of these and many other similar efforts is to provide basic amenities to all, particularly the poor. The key word for India today is compassion for the downtrodden, for the needy, and for those on the margins. Some of our national values have been incorporated in our constitution as the fundamental duties of the citizens. देश के प्रत्येक नागरिक से मेरा अनुरोध है कि वे अपने मूल कर्तव्यों के बारे में जानें, उनका पालन करें, जिससे हमारा राष्ट्र नई ऊंचाइयों को छू सके। प्यारे देशवासियों, आज देश में स्वास्थ्य, शिक्षा और अर्थव्यवस्था तथा इनके साथ जुड़े अन्य क्षेत्रों में जो अच्छे बदलाव दिखाई दे रहे हैं, उनके मूल में सुशासन पर विशेष बल दिए जाने की प्रमुख भूमिका है। When work is done with the spirit of nation first, it is bound to reflect in every decision and every sector. This is also reflected in India's standing in the world. यह बदलाव विश्व समुदाय में भारत की प्रतिष्ठा में भी दिखाई दे रहा है। भारत के नए आत्मविश्वास का स्रोत देश के युवा, किसान और सबसे बढ़कर देश की महिलाएं हैं। Gender inequalities are reducing and women are moving ahead, breaking many glass ceilings. Their increasing participation in social and political processes will prove decisive. At the grassroots level, we have more than 14 lakh elected women representatives in Panchayati Raj institutions. हमारे देश की बहुत सी उम्मीदें हमारी बेटियों पर टिकी हुई हैं। समुचित अवसर मिलने पर वे शानदार सफलता हासिल कर सकती हैं। अनेक बेटियों ने हाल ही में संपन्न हुए राष्ट्रमंडल खेलों में देश का गौरव बढ़ाया है। हमारे खिलाड़ी अन्य अंतर्राष्ट्रीय प्रतियोगिताओं में भी देश को गौरवान्वित कर रहे हैं। हमारे बहुत से विजेता समाज के वंचित क्षेत्रों से आते हैं। फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग फाइटर पायलट्स टू स्पेस साइंटिस्ट्स, आवर डॉटर्स आर स्केलिंग ग्रेटर हाइट्स। प्यारे देशवासियों, जब हम स्वाधीनता दिवस मनाते हैं तो वास्तव में हम अपनी भारतीयता का उत्सव मनाते हैं। हमारा भारत अनेक विविधताओं से भरा देश है, परंतु इस विविधता के साथ ही हम सभी में कुछ न कुछ ऐसा है जो एक समान है। यही समानता हम सभी देशवासियों को एक सूत्र में पिरोती है तथा एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की भावना के साथ आगे बढ़ने के लिए प्रेरित करती है। भारत अपने पहाड़ों, नदियों, झीलों और वनों तथा उन क्षेत्रों में रहने वाले जीव जंतुओं के कारण भी अत्यंत आकर्षक है। आज जब हमारे पर्यावरण के सम्मुख नई नई चुनौतियां आ रही हैं, तब हमें भारत की सुंदरता से जुड़ी हर चीज का दृढ़तापूर्वक संरक्षण करना चाहिए। Conserving water, soil and biodiversity is our duty towards our children. Caring for Mother Nature has been part and parcel of Indian culture. With our traditional lifestyle, we Indians can show the way to the rest of the world. Yoga and Ayurveda are India's invaluable gifts to the world. Their popularity is on the rise all over the globe. प्यारे देशवासियों, हमारे पास जो कुछ भी है वह हमारी मातृभूमि का दिया हुआ है। इसीलिए हमें अपने देश की सुरक्षा, प्रगति और समृद्धि के लिए अपना सब कुछ अर्पण कर देने का संकल्प लेना चाहिए। Our existence will become meaningful only in building a glorious India. The great nationalist poet Kuvempu, who enriched Indian cultural thought through Kannada language, had written, Nanu alive, Neenu alive, Namma elu bugal mele, Muduvudu Navabharat Dalile. अर्थात मैं नहीं रहूंगा, न रहोगे तुम, परंतु हमारी अस्थियों पर उदित होगी नए भारत की महागाथा। उस राष्ट्रवादी कवि का यह स्पष्ट आह्वान है कि मातृभूमि तथा देशवासियों के उत्थान के लिए सर्वस्व बलिदान करना हमारा आदर्श होना चाहिए। To follow these ideals is my special appeal to the youth of our country who are going to build the India of 2047. अपना संबोधन समाप्त करने के पहले मैं भारत के सशस्त्र बलों, विदेशों में स्थित भारतीय मिशनों और अपनी मातृभूमि को गौरवान्वित करने वाले प्रवासी भारतीयों को स्वाधीनता अवसर की बधाई देती हूं। मैं सभी देशवासियों के सुखद और मंगलमय जीवन के लिए शुभकामनाएं व्यक्त करती हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद। My dear friends, colleagues and countrymen, as is my usual practice, I like to say a few words on this occasion when we have such a magnificent gathering of our citizens, our fellow Indians in this small place that we have, which we call India House. The first thing is, the name India House means it belongs to all of us. And all of you who have joined us today, I express my gratitude to all of you for coming here, even though you see that the number of seats are not enough for everyone. Thank you very much for your kind and generous presence here today. राष्ट्रपति ने अपने संबोधन में एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बात कही, and that was the speciality, the uniqueness of democracy in India. By adopting democracy for our governance in 1947, we set an example to the world. And we all should be proud to say that that example has done really well today. After 75 years, we can safely say that the world identifies democracy with our country, with India. If the democratic norm of governance wins or fails in the future, India will have to play an important role. We all should understand this responsibility. What is important? That you are living in Indonesia, which is world's third largest democracy. And it should be our combined endeavor to take our Indonesian friends along with us, tell them the benefits and the uniqueness that we share in the world with them. I will strongly recommend that all of us, whether we are involved in trading, industry, business, or students who are just studying, spread this notion amongst your Indonesian friends that we two nations are the torch bearers of democracy in the world. I visited the India War Memorial in Jakarta today in the morning and laid a wreath on the India War Memorial. I do not know how many of you who have been living here sometimes for decades have ever visited that place. If you have not visited, I'll strongly recommend you all to visit that war memorial, where 309 Indian soldiers are laid to rest. It is a proud moment for an Indian to see, especially those who are living in Indonesia and Jakarta, that there is a war memorial right now in your city where 309 Indian soldiers have been remembered and they should have been buried there. I will also make another request. The GIS, the Gandhi School, it should be in the curriculum of the school that children of the last 4 years, 12th, 11th, 10th and 9th, should be taken to the war memorial on the 15th August in the morning without fail, to give them the sense of belongingness to a nation to whom they belong. Every year, these 4 batches of students should reach on the 15th August 8 o'clock in the morning to celebrate remembrance of our fallen soldiers. It will be a very small gesture, but it will go a long way in strengthening your own belief in your nation, your own belonging to the land where your forefathers came from. I know that most of you know that India is the current G20 president. Important thing to note is that India is going to be the next president after the 1st of December this year. So from the 1st of December this year till 30th of November next year, India is going to lead one of the most important multilateral groups in the world. We should all be proud of this, and we should all work towards seeing this period as a successful period for India. Indonesia is working very close with us because they have to pass the baton next year to India, and we feel very honored to take this baton from a fellow democratic country, a fellow developing country, a fellow friend, brothers and sisters. We have made it our point that despite so many problems in the world today, whether it is COVID related or war related, divisions that have arisen amongst the rank of many nations in the world, we stand fully supporting Indonesia in their presidency. We have extended at every place, at every stage, we have extended all our support to the presidency of Indonesia. We hope that we carry forward the voices, the policies that are being generated under Indonesian presidency for the downtrodden, for the third world countries, and for developing countries. I would like to mention that in the last 6 months, since we met last on the 26th of January, lot of things have happened. Our National Security Advisor came. He visited in the month of March, and we had a very fruitful discussion with the Indonesian authorities. It has been followed by many numerous visits by our ministers, particularly for G20 ministerial meetings. The G20 Sherpa from India, the newly appointed one, Mr. Amitabh Kant, was here immediately 2 days after his announcement as the India's Sherpa. We have a very large number of activities done by the Indian community here. Most of the Indian community associations have done wonderfully well in organizing the community after the scare of COVID was slowly lifted. I'll particularly like to mention some of the activities that the association people did during the COVID time, particularly in terms of repatriation flights, which were a lifesaver for many of us from both ends, India end as well as Indonesian end. I congratulate all those people and wish them well for anything that they would do in future. You have done a wonderful service to the nation, and kudos to all of you who were involved in these repatriation flights. India Club and many other organizations have also started their activities in a very profound manner. And I would like to say here that Independence Mela is being organized by them on the 17th. Do not miss it. Come there with families, children, as well as invite other friends to come and visit that Mela. On 2nd of September, there is going to be, 3rd of September, there is going to be a Bollywood night where many luminaries, well-known singers will be visiting, and it will be an enthralling experience for all of us. We hope that an auditorium of more than 2,000 people will be filled up with all of us. One more important thing which is going to happen, the embassy is organizing a festival of India with a very well-known group in India called Teamworks. Teamworks is associated with events like India on the Nile in Egypt, which has been running for the last 7 years, and many other international events in many countries in association with the Embassy of India. This time I am glad to inform all of you that during the second half of November this year, we are working to organize a Festival of India which is being named as Aneka Chitra, the Festival of India in Indonesia. It will involve, apart from Bollywood shows and cultural shows, it will have fashion show, it will have textile display, it will have seminars, business meetings, drama, and many other things. It's a 15-day long celebration, and not only in Jakarta, but hopefully in many other towns like Yogyakarta, Surabaya, Bali, as well as Medan. I'll keep you all informed through the Indian Embassy website as and when things progress, as and when the program is chalked, and I'll appeal to all of you that please show the same enthusiasm in participating in all such events, and also, importantly, invite your Indonesian friends to come and participate in those festivities called Aneka Chitra. Lastly, we hope that our Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Mr. R.R. Singh, will be coming to Indonesia on the 28th of this month. We will be organizing a community function for people of Indian diaspora. The details are still being worked out. It will be in the evening of 28th. Those who would like to be part of that event, please drop your card or your details at the reception desk here in the front desk in whatever way possible. You drop your visiting card or you write your details. So that we can send you an invite, because that event will be purely on the basis of invite. Once again, Happy Independence Day, and thank you very much for all of you for your presence here today. Jai Hind.
Thank you for the address, Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, today, to mark this occasion, the Indian community in Indonesia has shown great enthusiasm to present a string of cultural performances in front of you. Without further ado, I invite the talented students of Gandhi Memorial Intercontinental School to the fore. They will present two songs, rendition of popular Bollywood song Teri Mitti Mein Mil Jawa, to salute the sacrifices made by freedom fighters and soldiers. They will also sing Hum Bharat Ki Beti, dedicated to the empowerment of women in and across India. Welcome to GIMS. The people who are standing behind, they are requested to please come to the fore. There is space near the podium. People standing at behind can come near the podium to enjoy the cultural performances. Thank you, GMI Jakarta, for beginning the day on this patriotic note. And up next, all the way from Purvakarta, the students of Rama Global School will sing the song inspired by the composition of legendary freedom fighter Pandit Ram Prasad Bismil, Mera Rang De Basanti Chola. This song signifies the commitment of the Indians who were ready to sacrifice their blood and sweat to achieve the independence. I welcome Rama Global School. Thank you, Rama Global School. Indeed, a way to inspire people. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are celebrating our 75th anniversary, Mrs. Shravanti Ralhan, a Kuchipudi dance artist and choreographer, and her senior student, Miss Ananya Arya, they are going to perform on a patriotic song, Samarasa Bhavana, which is the composition of Sri Mayuram Vishwanath Shastri. This song celebrates the Indian nation as one land, one emotion, eliminating the difference of gender, religion, caste, and creed. The land that hails the brave hearts, the harbors peace and diversity. So please welcome Ms. Shravanti Ralhan and Ms. Ananya. Indeed, a mesmerizing presentation, wasn't it? Thank you, Ms. Shravanti and Ms. Ananya. For the next performance, it is an elegant dance performance choreographed by Ms. Opali Ghosh. And I now invite these beautiful dancers who will perform on "Ae Watan Mere Watan Abad Rahe Tu," carrying the Indian culture, values, and patriotism in their hearts. Thank you for this graceful performance, dear students. And for the next performance, I would like to welcome the young students of GIMS Jakarta who are going to perform on the very famous song, Nanna Munna Rahi Hoon. This performance is choreographed by the teacher, Ms. Jyoti Mahesh Vasnani, and it reflects the aspiration of young India to serve the motherland and fill us with zeal and patriotism.
नन्ना मुन्ना राही हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। नन्ना मुन्ना राही हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद। नन्ना मुन्ना राही हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद।
Thank you, dear students, for adding the cuteness to this beautiful day. For the next performance, we have students of Mrs. Shaila Rathore. This group of tiny tots is going to showcase the world that wherever you go, you'll find Indians supporting and helping each other. And that is why sabse aage honge Hindustani. The floor is yours.
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी।
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हमने कहा है,
हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा। आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा।
हमने कहा है जो
तुम भी कहो।
Thank you, everyone. I feel the kids have more energy today than adults. Please, adults, you have to catch up. So, after this adorable performance from young kids, we have Dr. Shaili Gupta, a maths teacher by profession, but a singer and photographer by her passion. And she is going to sing the melodic rendition of popular song, "Ye Watan Mere Watan Abad Rahe Tu," to make us revisit that feeling of love and longing for our homeland when we are away from home. Hello. Hello.
वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू।
जय हिंद।
Thank you, Dr. Shelley. I'm sure all the people living away from home have felt the same at some or other point of time. And to wrap up the cultural segments for the day, the last piece, Vande Mataram, is going to be performed by Miss Alekhya Vemuri, who is student of grade 10 in ACG School, Jakarta. She is learning Carnatic classical music for the last 6 years, and she is a disciple of Dr. Dwaram VKG Tyagaraja, the grandson of one of the most famous violinists of 20th century India, Padma Shri Dwaram Venkata Swami Naidu. Welcome, Alekhya.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Alekia. Indeed, a way to end the cultural performance on a classical high. Ladies and gentlemen, as a part of India at 75 celebrations, the Ministry of External Affairs India had organized Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav quiz in December 2021 to motivate the overseas Indian youth and foreign nationals to enhance their knowledge about India. This quiz was open for 3 categories of participants: NRIs, PIO, OCIs, and foreign nationals. Today, we have the winners in NRI and foreign nationals category for Indonesia with us. So with great pleasure, I invite the winners to receive the medal and certificate of appreciation from Ambassador Mr. Manoj Kumar Bharti and Madam Anamika Bharti. I would request all the winners to please line up near the podium. In the NRI category, the gold medal goes to Mr. Aryan Singhal. Let's have a huge round of applause for Mr. Aryan Singhal, who has won the gold medal across Indonesia. Congratulations, Aryan. The silver medal in the NRI category goes to Mr. Rajashekhar Yuvraj. For the bronze medal, we have Ms. Sayanika Das. In the foreign national category, we have gold and bronze medal winners today with us. The gold medal goes to Ms. Veronica Agustina. The bronze medal in foreign national category goes to Ms. Juvita Saridevi. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Sir and ma'am, I would like to request you to please stay back for the cake cutting ceremony. Ma'am. I would request all the participants to also join in for the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav cake cutting ceremony. All the children are requested to please come to the fore. Photo session, vote of thanks के बाद होगा. After vote of thanks. I would like to request all the participants to please join in for the cake cutting ceremony and photo session with Sir and Ma'am.